Ladies and gentlemen, literally everybody, and I mean everybody with an online business that requires you to get sales calls to be able to generate cash flow and revenue for your business needs to be watching this video. Because let's face it, all the content out there online has been essentially pushing you to send out messages that leave you being one of hundreds in your prospects' inbox because you're reaching out to them in platforms that are just saturated. And in this video, I'm going to essentially be showing you a better method, a method that's essentially taken me hours to set up and essentially distilling it into something that should allow you to actually set this up in just a couple of minutes, right? So you don't have to spend hours a day on outreach, sending out messages, or spending hundreds of dollars a day or even a month on getting SDRs to, manually do all of this outreach for you on those congested platforms. And it's leveraging this right here. Let's actually jump into it. Now imagine a platform that had your total addressable market, your TAM, increase by 65%. I think it was 63% every single month on a platform where your prospects could go months. And I say that because I went months. I think I joined Skool about 7-8 months ago because of this guy's YouTube channel. And I have only received 2 after months. I'm talking like 7+ months. I've only received 2 outreaches, like outbound DMs of people trying to book a call with me. 2. I mean, let's talk about cold email. Let's talk about Facebook DMs. Let's talk about Instagram DMs, okay? Where your prospects are probably getting DM'd about 10 to 20 times a day. Instead of a platform where your prospects get 2 are DM'd twice in 7 months, right? And what we're essentially, and don't worry, I'm going to show you the automations on how to actually, get these prospects in your Google Sheets within, own them, and literally do it within a couple clicks of buttons. Okay, so it's okay. I got you. And how you want to do it is first you want to hop on there, click Discover Communities, and then search your your target market. Like maybe your target market is fitness coaches, maybe it's realtors. Let's type realtor. There we go. Got some realtors. Maybe you work with real estate agents, right? And the cool thing about this is there's 2 different types of prospects on here, 2 different levels of quality, which we have the free communities, which has realtors in here, real estate agents and investors, that you can scrape them all, put them in a list, and then automate the whole process of reaching out to them, automate the whole process of crafting a personalized message. This would be semi-personalized because it's just a sentence, but I'll also show you how you can essentially automate, make it fully personalized by essentially leveraging ChatGPT to take this whole thing, specifically the bio, along with their first name and all these other fun stuff, and actually make a personalized script related specifically really to their bio, honestly. Because how are you going to personalize with their name? By just putting their name in there? Come on. That's not interesting at all, right? And honestly, that's what I'm doing right now. But that's because this is something, I don't know why I'm screaming, but this is something that I literally set up within the last 2 days. Okay? I still want to go, and I'll probably make an update because I do not have the ChatGPT thingamajiggy built out, but I'll build it out and make an update. If you'd like that, make a comment in the video, and I'll go ahead and let you guys know. But don't worry, I'll show you the whole automated process on how you can actually go ahead, leverage this whole thing, set this whole thing up, and then get a macro recorder. If you're on MacBook, I think it's Mugati. I don't know. I'll put the link in the description for the macro recorder. And then if you're on Windows, it's Jitbit macro recorder. And what a macro recorder is it's essentially an automation, right? Where you only have to do something once. Like, for example, you only have to send one outreach, and then it will send thousands of outreaches for you manually. I guess automated, really. It'll do it automated for you, and it'll do it in such a way where no platform can really try ban you for leveraging automations, just because its automation is controlling your keyboard and mouse, right? So while the automation is running, the only downside is you can't use your laptop or computer or MacBook, right? You gotta leave your mouse, leave your keyboard, go outside, touch some grass, come back, and realize that you've just automatically sent out 500 DMs and you didn't pay a single cent to an SDR, or had to spend hours doing it yourself, right? And we'll talk about that, right? Right? So we have two different types of prospects. You have the prospects in free communities and prospects in paid communities. And the difference is quality, right? Because at the end of the day, they're both in both groups. There's real estate agents. The only difference is in this group and in the paid groups, essentially, it's real estate agents it's essentially your target market, the people that you're targeting, your prospects that have raised their hand and literally said, hey, I'm willing to pay, and took cash out their pocket. And we're like, hey, here's money, right? And if you are running like something that costs like $1,000 or like $5,000, in like when you sell something, it's like $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, doesn't matter. As long as it makes financial sense, literally I'd recommend you go ahead, literally just pay the $97 one time. For 22 members, I wouldn't be so certain about that for 22 members, but hey, why not? But for 938, for a community with 938 people, I definitely say go ahead and literally just pay to enter the group, scrape all of these people, and now you'd have a list of thousands, or I guess 938 people who have literally raised their hand and said, hey, I'm willing to pay money to solve this problem, right? Because they're looking to get to a desired situation. Let's take this community, for example. We'll just take, sorry, Max, we'll take your community. What you want to do is I'll actually enter the nitty-gritty step-by-step stuff now, right? Enter a community. I'll probably ask you for your email, blah, 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 blah. Just give it to them, right? They deserve it. To interact, if you're going to be scraping their members and contacting their members, at the very least, one thing you want to do is interact in the group, right? So that way it's like a form of thank you to for doing what you're doing, to like the owner of the community. Because at least, like, granted, I'm scraping your members, but I'm also increasing engagement in your community. First things first, right? You want to go ahead and click members. We're in the members platform. The software you want to get is this one, the Bardeen AI. You can also use platforms like Ghostbuster and Phantom. Is it Phantom? I think it's Phantom Buster. But Bardeen is super cool, right? I'll show you how to actually set it up. It's a Chrome extension. Click on it. It's free. As you can see, I set this up like I did this yesterday. So far, I've only done like one community, which had like 2,000 and something members. This one right here. What you want to do is click create automation, and then we'll come to create. Not create. Scrape. There it is right there. Scrape data on an active tab. Click on that. Now the active tab in question is we have to create a new scraper template. Click create new scraper template. And then here it is. It's this right here. Let me unpin it. It's this. As you can see, it's the max free win, the members section. Click it. That's the website in question. You're gonna click list or table, not single page. Only idiots click this. Don't click that. Click list or table, right? And then you're gonna click start. You can rename this if you want, but let's be serious. You don't have to. Let's click start building. Right now, help us locate the list. You want to click on the name, and then click on the other name. Boom, and then click infinite scroll. There we go. Now we can go ahead and select the tools. Click on the name. And then say get text, right? Because we want to get the full name. Then you also want to get the school link. I'll show you why in a second, but go ahead and click on that. Click get data, Boom. Now, another thing I like connecting is the bio because I don't have it set up yet, but I'm going to set it up, which is essentially leveraging ChatGPT and connecting ChatGPT with Google Sheets so ChatGPT can create a more personalized first message. And then I can essentially reach out to these people in an automated way while still making it super, super personalized so you don't have to end up with 10 SDRs that you have on a commission basis or that you have on a base plus commission basis, right? Or you having to like manually reach out to people on Instagram DMs or Facebook DMs and blah, 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 blah. You know, you get the just click get data, right? Just click get data. Let's type bio. In here, we'll type profile link. Just to this we want this to be nice and neat. Full name. Let me check here. Yeah, cool. Right, infinite scroll. Make sure it's infinite scroll. Make sure we have that. Click save template. Boom. Right, number of list items to extract. We're gonna leave that empty. Number of pages to extract. We're also gonna leave that empty. The reason why we're gonna leave this empty right here is because unfortunately, even if you were to put, I want you to scrape all the pages, this bloody tool does not do that, and you have to click the next page by yourself one by one. I'll show you what I mean. Custom delay. I like 5 seconds. 5 seconds. I also like 10 seconds. 5 to 10 seconds is sweet. Like some people go for like 2 seconds, but 5 seconds is a nice spot for me. And then you'd want to new action connected to Google Sheets. Just type Google Sheets. Google. Add rows to Google Sheets, and then you essentially pick the sheet in question. Now we're gonna go ahead and click scrape dot on active tab, and we're gonna click full name. Look, I know it's not the full name; it's his first name. I know. Okay, I can see. I have eyes. But we're gonna come over here, click scrape data, click profile link. Let me just check. Okay, touche. Come over here, click scrape data, click bio. What the hell? Can I not see? Come over here, click profile link. Apologies. Now we're going to do the bio. Come over here. Bio. Boom. Group name is Max Free. Max Free. Apologies, Max. Apologies. Max. Apologies, man. And then click done. There we go. Now we have this bad boy set up. And click done. Name your automation Max Free. Sorry, Max. Save. There we go. Right. Now we have this bad boy. We're going to just click out of it, right? So once again, I just want to clarify. We're on this right here, right? Now, I do want to just state something I just realized right now. You want to avoid communities such as these where just because we're in the same community, I'm sure Max has it set up for people such as I would not be able to reach out to this prospect unless I am on level 2. Okay? So once again, that's why I was like, it's so important for you to be able to essentially be making content and, you know, engaging with the community, because some communities, such as Max's, will not allow you to reach out to prospects unless you reach a certain level. So it's literally why I was like, it's important to be engaging with the prospects, even if you are planning on actually, you know, reaching out to the members. But anyway, we're here on the members section. As you can see, we're on page 1. There's 1,298 pages. So this may not have been a great community to show you, because it's one of the largest communities in this place, right? But anywho, right? Come over here. Most communities have 1,000 to 2,000. and those are like a big. But you click Bardeen AI, click the automation thing that you assertion failed. What do you mean assertion failed? Now let me figure out why they're saying this and then get back to you. There we go. Got it to work. I just had to close the tab and then not close the tab, close like the whole window. Now it's working. So right now it's scraping. It's not scraping the max free. It's scraping this one right here. But we'll hop into the max free. By the way, you can also click hide. Let's go ahead and click here. Let's click max free. There. As you can see, it's running. We'll wait for this one to finish. Keep in mind, the page, the thingamajig, the page will now have like two different lists, right? We're going to click view, but view will just bring you here to sheet 5. There you go, right? And as you can see, these are all, I believe, these are all leads straight from max free, right? These are all prospects from max free. Right? If we check, we've got Kubana, Sanad, come over here. And that should be who's at the top. Yeah, you see Kubanas, And now this is what you have to do. You're going to go ahead and click 2 and then click Bardeen, and then you're going to go ahead and like just press max the button again, right? Let's hide that. Rename that real quick. Back to what it was. There we go. It's done. Come over here. Now it should be 60 people. And you're just going to do that over and over and over and over and over again, right? How you turn all of this into first name, last name is just, I like to do it like this. Just go ahead, copy it. Leave it here. Yeah. Just delete these, paste that in there. How you want to do it is you want to click data. Click the whole column. Click data cleanup. Not data cleanup. Split text to columns. And we're gonna click space. Boom. Right. And then now we have delete that. Now we have a in detail name. Where is this thing? Right. Just come over here. Boom. Now we have their first name, last name. Right. Cool. Now for the second part of the outreach, which is this right here. I'm just going to copy and paste it, guys. As for this is just so messy. Boom. There we go. And paste this here. Cool. So this is the script, right? Which is the, hey, this is what we want, right? This is essentially the script. It is, hey, name, boom, right? And we want to term this because this is how we're personalizing it, aka, right? And how you're going to do that is just click equals, and then select the hey, then it's the and sign, and then it's quotation, space, quotation, and boom, select the name, and then you click the and sign, quotation mark, space, quotation mark, and sign again. You go ahead and click the long version. Boom. There it is right there. And now you literally just go ahead, highlight that, and just drag it down. Whoa. There we go. Right. And as you can see, it now is personalized with all their names and stuff. The video is getting super, and you just like take it and drag it all the way down, like literally all the way down. Boom. Right. Now, how you'd automate this is you'd have a tool such as I said, a macro recorder. Search them; they're free. And then I'm trying to speed up, and you'd go ahead and essentially click the macro recorder to record. You'd want to have your mouse thingamajig in one specific place all the time. Personally, I like to put it on the tab because the tab never changes. But specifically, you'd want to have like everything else close, right? Let's close all of this. Boom. There we go. So we have our macro recorder right here. Right, this is what it will sort of look like. If you want to see what like my settings look like, this is what it looks like. Keyboard shortcuts for the recording, it's Control R, as I said. For the playback is when you want to have the automation running for you. It's Control P. And then to stop everything, whether it's stopping the recording or stopping the playback, I have it set as Control S. So you want to play around with this, right? Playback settings, I have it set to replay 90 times. But for Skool, I definitely recommend you just have it set to replay 49 times because the outreach limit for Skool is 50, right? Just have that set. So you send the first DM and then the next 49 will automatically get sent for you. And just go ahead and click OK. You can have this set as this right here. As you can see, you're recording the mouse and you're recording the keyboard. Just click OK, right? And that's literally, let's actually test it out. Now add another 2 tabs in here just to be safe, right? I want it to be as simple as possible for you guys, so you guys don't have any excuses for having this set up. Right, have your mouse right there, Control R, start recording. There we go. I'm going to Control C, copy that. What the hell? Stop that recording. When someone says off the cuff, and it actually means off the cuff. There we go. So, Control R to start recording. Let's go ahead and just copy that. Control C. Open up a new tab, paste that in there, come here slowly and cleanly. Come over here. Next. Copy the script. Click on this guy. Go down. Boom. Click chat. We're just going to paste it here. Click paste. Click send. Then close the tab. Come over to the exact same position. Go to the next profile link and then Control R to stop recording. And go ahead and press stop recording. Right? I guess it's Control R to pause recording, and then you have to stop recording yourself manually. There we go. And now, as you can see, it's on the next profile link. I'm going to put this right here. Boom. I hope you're ready. I'm ready. Wait, you want to make sure you click on it. And then let's close that. Let's come here. Put that in the right position. There we go. Are you ready? 3, 2, Control P. Let's let it play. Oh my gosh. What was that? Stop. Are you kidding me? And then watch the magic work. So it should copy. Oh, it copied. Nice. Opens up. Oh, by the way, these are my hands. In case you want to see my hands, make sure. These are my hands, people. There you go. These are my hands. I'll leave you hands alone. Right? So as you can see, I just wanted to grab the mic. As you can see, now it's literally doing all the outreach. It's copying. This is the part where it would go ahead and send. Okay, that was weird. It clicked follow. This is why you want to avoid using your mouse as much as possible. Usually you do it in such a way where everything is just super straight. But I did spend a lot of time talking, and if you spend a lot of time talking while your mouse is moving, or you aren't very intentional with the mouse movements, it will affect the whole process, right? And as you can see, it's sending out the next one, and it's probably going to do the same thing and press follow and end up following someone else instead of sending out a message, because once again, I was not deliberate with the mouse movement. You always want to be deliberate. As you can see, when I'm switching between tabs, it's always in the exact same position because I was super deliberate about it. And as you can see, it's always the mouse movements that have certain issues, right? Never it's, as you can see, now it didn't press that. The main reason why, the main reason why that happens, I think we then want to have it slightly lower is because of the bio. If someone's bio is larger, then it will end up pressing the follow button by mistake. But the cool thing about it is, since we closed the tab, that mistake would only be isolated to that specific prospect. Another way to actually prevent that would be going slightly down and I'd say selecting the bottom like right side of the button to press. Once again, I've been talking and outreach has been happening for us. Now, not actually, it's probably going to press the follow button on this lady just because of how big her bio is. You see, I just want to be upfront with you. I promise you, it's going to press the follow button. Let's look. Boom! It didn't even press the follow button, press the follow button. But here's the cool thing. It's going to close the tab. So it'll be isolated to that specific, like the issue will be isolated. As you can see, like the mouse is moving unintentionally. It's isolating the problem to that specific prospect. So that's pretty cool. So that's the worst thing that can happen. The worst thing that will happen is some people will end up potentially not getting a message. But there is also a turnaround for that. Don't worry, I got you. And I'll talk about the fixing method later on. As of right now, I don't have a method to fix this, but don't worry, I'll come up with one within the next, let's say, 2 to 4 days, and make another video showing you how to actually combat these tiny little issues. Issue number 1 that we'll be tackling in the next one is the first issue is going to be ChatGPT, leveraging ChatGPT and integrating it with Google Sheets so that the people's bio can actually be leveraged into a personalized outreach message, like initial personalized outreach message to the prospect, right? And the second thing is ensuring there aren't any issues with people that have long bios. Even they should end up, like, we should be able to reach out to them and email them. It shouldn't be a type of situation that if someone has a big bio, it ends up sadly pressing the wrong button or pressing the wrong area just because of like the size discrepancy. That's pretty much it for you guys. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Cheerios, my mates.